A Loud House Christmas movie. Naughty or nice? This movie is about the Loud family going to the North Pole because Lincoln found out that he was on the naughty list and he hacked into the thing to get him on the nice list and it backfired miserably. Where do I start? If you can tell by the tone of my voice, I'm very, 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 very happy with how this film turned out. I said in my, trailer review that the pacing was the one thing I was concerned about. I thought that this movie plot was going to be very, very basic, and it was. And it was. To a certain extent, it very much was. But the pacing itself was a very good thing, I will say. It was a very good thing for this film. I actually think it might be the best Loud House movie. I'm going to get to why I think this. And it comes down to one very simple fact. One very simple fact in this film. It doesn't jump straight in. It kind of takes a little bit. It kind of breathes a little bit. The first half of this film is all in Royal Woods, which is something that hasn't really happened for any of these movies. And honestly, I'm just gonna say it right now, the most important part of Loud House, to me, is Royal Woods. And not just the family! Clyde was there! Clyde was actually beside Lincoln and he was on this little adventure at the very beginning of the film. I'm so happy that Clyde was part of this. At least in a very, very small way, but he was part of this. For the first 30 minutes, he's a part of the film. He's a part of the main cast of the family and stuff, along with Lincoln. And it worked really well. For God's sake, Chandler's in this! Which is really cool. He's joined by Trent and, surprisingly, Richie, which hasn't been seen since season 4. What the fuck is happening? Okay. I'm jumping around. I'm sorry. It's gonna be a jumpy review. It's gonna be. I'm sorry. But man, the pacing was incredible. I love this film. I love how whenever you get to the North Pole, that's the climax of the film. It's not, oh man, we're in Scotland, and half the film's in Scotland. And then it takes a whole hour for the real conflict of the movie to begin. Or we're going on vacation and we're gonna go on to this wedding thing, and it takes a whole hour for it to really get really interesting and really in depth. I will say No Time to Spy was an improvement over the original, but this improves basically on every single department. Do you still have the weird supernatural element shining through in this film? Yes, you do. I mean, I literally just mentioned the entire second half of the movie, which technically didn't happen. It's kind of weird. They do this little thing where they kind of play it up like it's a dream, but it kind of wasn't, because it's the family doesn't remember, but Lincoln does, and so does Duncan and Santa. It's weird. The entire movie, the character arc for Lincoln is that he's coming to terms with him being a bit mixed in terms of being both nice and naughty at the same time. Because he's right on the teetering edge of being nice and naughty. He's a flipper. He's a flipper. And then whenever everything goes bad, whenever he tries to put himself on the nice list, it's technically the naughty list. It's treated as the naughty list in the North Pole, and the nice list is treated as the naughty list in the... It's switched. It's completely switched, which I think was kind of a funny idea. Fucking Chandler and his goons have water guns, and they're squirting the Loud House back home in Royal Woods. Basically, all the naughty people have all the power. Chandler, for God's sake, was mayor. It's so good. It kind of works. It's really funny. God, what else? The songs! I will tell you, in terms of the songs in this movie, compared to Scotland, so much better. So much better. So much better. First off, there wasn't a song every single 10 minutes. That's one thing. There wasn't a song every single 10 minutes. There was 2. Maybe 3 if you count the end credits song. Which, by the way, the end credits song, that's a banger. I'm sorry. I like it. It's kind of cheesy. It's kind of weird because they say loud house, but it was kind of sick. Honestly, I won't lie. It was kind of cool. And it was a Lincoln song. Let's go. Oh, I fucking love it. I'm trying to think. What's a few negatives I could say about this film? Well, there's really not much. A lot of it would just be nitpicks and stuff that I think a lot of other people would be able to just like say off the top of their head whenever they think of the Loud House. It's not slice of life. It's kind of annoying. Blah blah blah. Whatever. Donatello was pretty funny. People are gonna be like, what the fuck are you talking about? They have this gag where Rita is like a super mega ultra Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles fan for some reason, which is hilarious because of whatever happened a few days ago and whatever news came out about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles series. I guess the most recent season is gonna be the final season. Apparently, that's the rumor. Which is hilarious because it's like great timing for this to come out. Because it's like them like kind of pseudily advertising this, but like genuinely it's pretty funny because it just comes out of left field. Like it's just like randomly, I will get Donatello. And it's like, what the fuck? It's kind of funny. I kind of liked it. It was kind of cool. It is confusing for the overall narrative of the Loud House, though. Now, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is canon. Technically, Dance Dance Revolution is also canon, too, if you remember from Season 2. They did name drop it in Season 2. I think it was during Back Out There, I believe. Like, it wasn't called Dance Battle. I think every other episode after it was referred to as Dance Battle. But in that one episode, it was referred to as Dance Dance Revolution. It was weird. Anyways. Oh, let me think. What's another thing I can like, comment about or just like in general? We got Lucy's Eye before GTA 6. That's pretty awesome. We got Lucy's Eye before GTA 6, guys. Holy shit. That was fucking nuts. I was like, what? That's what she looks like! Like, I was like, what? There was such a random moment in the middle of the climax, but I liked it. It was cool. I loved it. Honestly, a lot of, like, character arc kind of things happened for Lucy. She, like, admitted to liking ugly sweaters, even though they're most colorful things in the known universe. Well, I don't know, actually. Technically, the Lucy stuff technically didn't happen because it was a dream, but I don't know. I will say, that's the only thing I can really say that's a really, really big negative, is the fact that the ending was the way it was. I genuinely think it could have worked with a more, like, hey, this does actually happen, and everyone does remember it. It's just like, I don't know, it's just a little bit more like, I don't know, closure, I guess. Closure. Like, we didn't just waste our time kind of thing. Granted, though, I will say the movie itself was fun, and it was entertaining. In my honest opinion, regardless of whatever happened, because it is weird with the whole dream thing, and it's really hard to ignore. As soon as I saw that, I'm like, oh god, really? Is this really how it's gonna end? But I guess I'm like, yeah, okay, fine. Whatever. It's like I complain about, like, supernatural elements in the Loud House. And then whenever something supernatural doesn't happen that kind of makes sense for it not to happen, I complain. But technically it did, even though, like, I don't fucking know. It's so confusing, man. It's a mind fuck. Aside from that, and just looking at it from a perspective of, like, the entire movie as a whole, I enjoyed it. As a Loud House fan, as a fan of this series, I really enjoyed this. This is what I think of whenever I think of a Loud House movie, especially a Christmas special. This is what I think of whenever I think of it. Let's get all the side characters. Let's get all of them. The only thing that was missing was Liam and all of them. That's it. That's the only thing I could really say. That's the only note I have, is Liam and all of the rest of his friends. But then again, I don't really know where you would have put him here. I mean, there was that one part with, like, Naughty Santa, like, talking about... That's another thing, too. Naughty Santa was fucking great. That was awesome. I love the antagonist, like, Santa. That was kind of sick. But anyways, back to my point. Like, there was this one part where, like, Lincoln was, like, being, like, shown all of the naughty moments. And actually a very, like, good emotional kind of moment where he sees, like, Clyde being picked on, Lynn's table being taken over by Flip, Chandler and his goons, you know, water pistoling their house, and Scoots terrorizing his grandparents. Like, there's some good moments there, and I really, really like that because it was very, very impactful for that scene. But, like, with the montage at the very, like, before that, with the montage, you could have literally had new clips instead of the clips literally from the movie. God, put Zach there, put William, put anybody. That would be great. Can you imagine? I'd be like, oh my god, that's awesome. What the fuck? It's actually like new content. It just makes sense. If there was ever a part to put him in there, it would be there. If you can get Chandler, Trent, resurrect Richie from the dead from season 4, like, come on. There's so many things you could have done. Okay, I think that's everything. I've been recording for about 17 minutes. I think that might be everything. I hope that's everything. God, I hope that's everything. This movie was a blast. I really enjoyed it. I didn't think it was going to be this good. I really didn't. Is there a few hiccups here and there? Yes, it is. But The Loud House is not without hiccups. I think that's kind of goes without saying at this point. It's a very flawed show. It's a very, very flawed show. I think anyone who's a fan of it would even admit to that. But if you give it a shot, it can actually do pretty damn good things. And this actually is, in my opinion, one of them. Definitely way better than I expected it to be. Definitely way better than I expected it to be. And honestly, at the end of the day, that's all I'm asking for with this show, really. Genuinely. It doesn't have to, like, make me cry. It doesn't have to make me feel something other than, that was fun. I enjoyed that. So, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you leave a comment, subscribe, doing awesome. Holy shit, I fucked up my outro. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, doing awesome. And of course, guys, I'll see you guys when I see you. Thank you guys so much for watching. Loud House, Christmas movie, naughty or nice, good, thing, awesome. It was fun. I enjoyed it. But anyways, guys, until next time, I'll go and see you guys soon. Take care, everybody.